Hi there, it's Pascal Nwanaji here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you one of the powerful tools that you can use to create permanent change in your life. If you're wondering about this whole sweat, if you don't know, this video is part of a series I'm recording on a daily basis in the morning in terms of goals that I have. I set a new goal for myself, and I'm trying to post 30 videos on my YouTube channel documenting my journey towards some sort of results that I want in my life, following some simple principles I normally talk about. A lot of people say online business don't work, crypto don't work, any of that. Or what I give you is the formula. I don't tell you anything that this is particular for real estate, or this is particular for affiliate marketing, e-commerce, or crypto. What I'm giving you is the formula I know for success, and it came from a book that I read. It said, what is success is the definition of success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. That means it's very simple. It's like if you do something every day on a consistent basis, you will actually eventually get the results that you're looking for. Now, but why is it that most people that look to start businesses online? Because I got a call, was it a call? Yeah, a call from a lady yesterday. I decided to talk about this now because she says she has tried several online programs. They don't work. They seem to promise her all hell. When get into these online programs, they pitch. They make hype, whatever they are selling, and they all get you excited, and you feel like this is the one that's gonna change my life, and you pull out your credit card and you slot it in and you pay. All of a sudden, within 1 month, 3 months, you're back to where you started. So what is the real reason for that? I think it's down to is for me, I got past that phase very early, and I'm going to share with you from my knowledge now what I think that is the reason most people give up very early when it comes to creating any change in their life. Now, if you look at yourself, Mike, if you look at anything that you have learned in the past, let's say you always hear this metaphor. You want to ride a bike, you want to learn how to ride a bicycle. You get onto the bike, you start riding, and you fall over. After a while, you fall over. Within a couple of minutes, days or months of consistent practice, you become a pro and you start riding a bicycle. It's the same thing with driving. The first time you get into your car to learn how to drive, you eventually your mentor, which is maybe the online program, is right beside you, and you are in the driving seat, and the mentor tells you, put gear one. When you remove your leg from the clutch, hold your two hands on the steering, check your mirrors, look left, look right, and you set change to gear two. You're like literally in the beginning trying to process all these things, and after a while you check the car stops, and you start the car again, you try to remember everything that they told you. But after a while, look at yourself now. You're driving, you're on the phone speaking to your mother, and you're using the other hand, you're drinking some juice, and you're selecting the gears, or maybe it's automatic. And you just look at the mirror and you just keep driving, and you're doing 70 on the motorway. So it comes with practice. But this is where, when you get good in doing something, it becomes a habit. It becomes a habit. So now this habit of this pattern of driving is too dangerous, is putting a lot of people at risk. Now you're you've got kids, you have kids and at your home now. So this pattern you're driving, doing maybe 70 every time, going past the speed limit of which is against the law, but you just do it unconsciously. But now you've grown, you have kids now, you have a family. You know that you can't keep driving like that. So now you want to start slowing things down because you want to take care of your kids. You don't want to get into an accident or run over somebody. So you just want to start taking care of things with care. But if you don't, for you to do that, you have to retrain yourself again. So you have to start um, put consciously now the same habit when you see yourself, because you don't know when your leg goes down, and you just press it, and all of a sudden you look at this meter, you're going over speed limit, and you come back down again. So you have to constantly keep yourself on this thread of monitoring your mind and your speed and your habit, your driving style, basically, so that you can form this new habit of driving within a certain safe speed limit that is recommended. Now, if you may be wondering, how does this relate to online business? How many times have you seen yourself? Because most people, what happens to most people is when they look to start these programs online, they already have a habit. They know the time they wake up in the morning. Maybe you wake up at 6 o'clock, you get to work by 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, you come back by 6 p.m., you get dressed and you retire, make dinner for your family, and obviously you put kids to bed, and obviously you repeat that same routine every day. It's a habit. Now, but this habit is not going to give you what you want in the future. So to change that, you will need to change a few things. They normally say change one or two things at a time, if possible one. If you're struggling to change a lot of things at the same time, pick one thing and change it. So what I mean by that is, because if you don't if you sign up to an online training and you still have the same old habit, you would wake up the same time, use the same number of hours that you use, and you run out your body at the same time. Because this happened to me very, very early in the training when I started my online business. My routine was wake up around 5, and by the time I go to work, it takes about half an hour, 45 minutes or so to get to work. Then I need to be at work by 6:30. That's when we start. And I have to work for 12 hours, so 6:30 to 6:30. It's a 12-hour shift. So there's nothing I can do in that window. So coming back home, you're coming back in traffic. So you usually get home about an hour, 60 minutes late. So I leave home by 5 in the morning. Oh, yeah, sometimes. And I, 5:30, I come back by 8 p.m. at night. Let's look at it that way. That's the route. That's my routine. So, but this habit this routine can't give me what I'm looking for in the future. So I need to change. What exactly do I, they say change one thing, just change one thing. Then I signed up to this online program thinking this online program is going to do the change for me. Yeah, it's a vehicle. The online program is a vehicle to get out of the job, but it's not going to do the change. They say change one thing. The only thing you need to change, or I changed, is it's my wake up time. Waking up by 3:30, sometimes 3 o'clock. So the strategy was very simple. Wake up by 3, work just 2 hours, 3 to 5, and go to work. Forget about the online business. Then I'll be making notes as I'm thinking about the stranger secret. You will become what you think about. So as I was driving throughout the day doing my work, I have this jotter in my pocket with a pen. I'll be thinking, what would I sell in my online business? What program how would I position this on my website? How would I build my website? What color would I try? So I'll be looking at companies like McDonald's and all these things, and I'll be seeing these colors. I say, I like my websites to look like this. So I'll write down this color purple. I'll write down this color blue. I like yellow, red, white. My text will be gray. You see, so that was just the essence of that pocket, that jotter in my pocket. So when I come back to the house in the evening by 8, I don't do anything. I just go to bed straight, play with the kids, So because they say they recommend you need at least 8 hours sleep, but I'll have to be honest, I wasn't getting up to 8 hours sleep. It was probably about, at some point it was about 4 hours. But I did that because the design, I was so excited with what I was doing. And that got me the juice I made. So that's exactly, so the next morning, what I would do is basically, if it's color, I'll look for that color code and I'll try it on my website. Excuse me. And I'll change that. I'll say this is the color now I'm gonna use. This is the text I'm gonna use on this thing. So I do those things. Just practice these two things on the simple things. 2 hours. I do that every day. But initially, the essence of this is the habit. The first couple of days, I started waking up by 3:30. It was tough. But I say if you do something over a period of time, it will become a habit. So I know that. So it's possible. I've done it before. So it's something I know it's possible. So because the reason most people don't succeed or fail in online businesses, they don't make any change that's gonna allow them the give them the foundation to literally build a business. Because building, changing your life, any result that you were looking to change, whether it's your health, it's the same thing. Whether it's you will need some certain time, dedicate certain amount of time to that program or to that training, to go into the gym, in order for you to be able to commit on a consistent basis. If you're supposed to go to the gym every morning or every evening or do anytime you want, you have to allocate that time and put that, dedicated to that particular training. If you don't do that, you will see yourself going back through the same old habits again of driving excessive speed, doing things that you don't want. So it's that constant habit of thinking of that goal that you want will enable you. If you constantly hold it in your mind, it will eventually help you create this habit, form this habit that, or you just relax. And you know that the habits that you're putting in every day will eventually give you this result. So you stay in a relaxed state. Because what we struggle with most of the time is it's not keeping that constant. When we drift off, we tend to say, call it quits immediately, and that habit is never going to get you anywhere. You're just going to go back to where you started, and obviously you're not going to get the outcome that you want. So it's my take for you on this video is, go and read the book of Matthew 7:7. Ask and you shall receive, seek and you shall find, knock and the door will be opened unto you. If you need help starting your own online business, you need you need the coaching, you need the mentorship that is involved in it. I would recommend you to go for it. Whether it's anything, look for somebody that has done what you're trying to do. Not just sign up to a training. Try and connect with somebody that you feel that can understand you and hold you by the hand. And you obviously, the way I look at mentorship is, because I have a mentor, he coaches me on certain things. Mentorship is, it's fun if you understand it. You know what somebody is doing that is not, that's like you're talking to them about it, like, you should do this, and they will go around and be doing something completely different. You go, come back here, this is what I say you should do. And you see all of a sudden they come, they're running up and down and doing something different. They say, come back here, this is what you should be doing. And it's just like making people like babies, treating adults like babies. So that's the way my mentor said I act like a baby. I said, I know. Because I know he understands that it's my, if I don't keep that constant roots, the new roots or the new habits that I want to create that will give me the out. If I don't keep that constant in my mind, I'm not gonna get the result. So anytime I don't get the result, I come back to him. I am humble. I come back and ask, what am I doing wrong now? He said, "What have you been doing since?" I'll tell him, "I do this one." It's just that you build that relationship and connection with that person, and it's much more than just being a mentor and all that. It's much like friendship. That's the way I look at it. And I want to congratulate Justin Wolf. He has been helping me for a very long time now, and he's a great guy. And I'll recommend you to him if you want to. If he can help you in. He's a very good. What I call him a psychologist or mentor. But he's very good guy. Yeah. If you join our training, he mentors loads and loads of people. All right. So stay humble, stay safe, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, if you feel that you getting value out of what I'm sharing, please hit the subscribe button and what's that called? Notification or whatever. You know I'm not good in all these things, but I will try. I'll always try. Hit the notification bell. Don't forget to hit that so if I publish the next video tomorrow, you'll be the first to get what I'm sharing. And if you have anything that you want me to talk about specifically, and from my experience, I'm happy to share that with you as well. Apart from that, my name is Paschal Nwanaji, and I'll see you on the other side. Take care. Bye-bye.